this was my Halloween look. I hope you guys have loved it because I am in love with myself. Because I had not expected for my makeup to go this well because, well, I'm not so good at makeup. So, I hope you guys have liked it. I hope I'm sexy enough, the sexy witch. Now, what I'm excited for is to see what Durga has done because she is one scary cat. You guys saw that in the last video, right? She's like, ooh, and I can't believe you did that to me. You scared me.
Revenge is the dish best served cold.
Yeah, right. Well, this is Shalmili.
This is Durga.
And we are the
Daphne Dames.
And finally, we are together in one frame. See? And we are so excited. As you can see in the background, we have the decorations from our last video.
And this video we have done the witch's costume for you all.
Correct.
So we have become two witches.
An Indian witch.
And a western witch.
So, let's move on to the first witch. What we have made is a wand, a broom, and a witch's hat. So, let's go check it out. Magic wand. So, I've started by taking the stick and I'm going to wrap the foil paper around it. So, you just take the foil paper and you crumple it and then you just start wrapping it around the stick like a snake. So once you reach the end of the stick, you just have to make a bulbous shape with the foil paper itself and then we just move on to attaching it. So just attach it with the glue gun. Once that is done, we just take some white paint and we start painting the stick. Now this is just the base paint. We're going to have to paint black on top of it after it dries. So white paint is all dried. So we start painting it black and it's all done. Now I've dusted it with some gold shimmery color and the bulbous part I have dusted with some metallic blue paint and that's it, my wand is ready. A witch's broomstick. So we need some twigs or branches, masking tape and some acrylic color. So I've started by taking the thickest and longest of the branches to be the handle of the broom and I've gone ahead and attached some other branches to it. So basically we just have to start attaching the smaller portions of the branches to the lower part of the broom. Now you can add as many as you want. I want my broom to be nice and thick and a little gnarly, so I'm adding as many these miniature branches as I can. And there I have attached it. You can see how bushy my broom is, right? Now all you have to do is cover the masking tape. Now I decided to go with the jute instead of painting it. So you just take your glue gun, you put the glue all over the masking tape and keep wrapping the jute around it in a circular motion until all of the masking tape is covered. And there my broom is ready. Now I'll just have to hop on it and fly into the night. Witch's hat. So we'll need an iron-on canvas sheet, some cloth, a thick wire, needle and thread, and of course a hot glue gun. So we start by taking the cutout. I've made a basic cutout first. So basically I've taken the measurements of 22 inches from top to bottom and 12 inches across, and I've drawn a curve at the bottom. And the other cutout I have done 18 inches across the semicircle, and the center part I have taken 6.5 inches. Next I have taken the cloth and I have folded it in half because we'll need 2 layers side by side. Just take the cutout and place it over the cloth. Now place it along the edge of the fold because we'll need a continuous layer of the cloth. Once you've placed it properly, just cut it out. Do the same with the second cutout as well, the semicircle one. Once the semicircle is cut, just open it out and you'll have to make a cut along one edge because we'll need this to stitch on the hat. Next we take the iron-on canvas and we take the cloth that we have cut. the triangle one, the triangle part that we have cut, and we place it on top of the canvas and just cut out the same shape. So once you've made the cutout, all you have to do is place the canvas below the cloth and then just start pressing it on top. The thing that happens is with the iron-on canvas that due to the heat of the iron, the canvas sticks to the cloth. So once that is done, the canvas and the cloth are fused together. We'll just have to take the circle that we had cut from the center. We'll just have to take it and stitch it along the edge of the hat. So that's all stitched. It looks like a frilly skirt. Now all we have to do is we have to fold the hat in half and stitch along the edge. Now we have to invert it and stitch it so that we can turn it out. So I've already stitched and inverted it. So it's kind of taking the shape. I've also stitched the edge of the circle. I folded it in and stitched it because we'll need to put the wire in there. So I've kept a little gap, as you can see. So once the wire is put, I'll stitch that up as well. My witchy hat is starting to take shape. And there it is. It's almost starting to take shape. Now all we have to do is just spread it out on the surface, the circular part, and just take the wire and the gap that we had kept in between. We just have to insert the wire in there. You can see the shape that has come because of the wire, the sturdy shape. So we just have to stitch the edges now. The opening that was remaining, we just have to stitch that, and that's it. The circular part of our hat is ready. Now for the next step, I have taken a black net and I'm just going to fold it and place it along the brim of the hat. The joining part of the triangular shape and the circular shape. So I'm just going to plait it like we plait a sari and just stitch it along the edge. Now as you can see, the hat is too pointed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bend it a little at the top, and I'm just going to stitch those two points together so that it forms a little bent shape. So I'm going to do it at 2 points. And my hat is ready. So moving on to the finishing touches, I've just taken another piece of cloth, a darker shade, and I've just folded it. I'm going to stick it onto the hat. Now I'm going to stick it at the exact part where I have stitched the net onto the hat so that the messiness won't be seen. So you just take that and just stick it along the entire circumference. And once that is done, I'm just going to take the bats that I'd made in the previous video and stick them to the hat randomly anywhere. And there it is, my beautiful, pretty, witchy, pointy hat. It's perfect, just the bats are remaining, but I am loving it. Let's get into the witchy character. A boring full sleeve dress revamped into a sexy thigh-high slit dress. Cute bat earrings. Bibbidi babbidi boo! Let's hop onto the broom and fly into the night.
Now that you have seen a sexy witch, let's move on to the desi churel. We have made spidery hairbands and witch's hand. Let's see how to make those.
Spidery headband.
To make that spidery hairs, I have taken this black plastic hairband, black paper rope, and we'll need scissors. I'm going to double this paper rope in random sizes, and then I'm just going to wrap them around each other. I'll glue them in between like this so that they'll be stiff and thick. Also, we are going to make many of them so that we will have dense spider hairs. Once I thought I've made enough, I'm just going to tie their one end to the hairband, randomly facing front and back. And that's it. This is how it's gonna look. This was very easy, right? Let's move on and make the witch's hands. Scary witch hands. To create that makdi witch kind of look, we need to make big hands. For that, I have taken winter gloves, plastic gloves, surgical gloves, scissors, fevicol, tissue roll, and we'll need some paint and paintbrush. To begin with, I am going to put my winter glove inside this plastic glove so that we will have that stuffed hand and it will be easy for us to work on it. Once that is done, I just need to extend the fingers. For that, I am going to take those surgical gloves, cut its fingers and fill them with waste paper so even they will be stuffed. And then we are just going to attach this finger to the glove finger with the help of a masking tape. I am going to do the same with all the fingers. Once my hand is extended, I took a mixture of 1 part water, 2 part fevicol in a cup, and then I just stick the tissue paper around the hand. The tissue paper is all dried now and it gives a wrinkled and horrid look to it. Now we will start painting them. This is the skin acrylic color which I found at stationery shop. Let's start painting the hands and wait till it dries. This is how the hand looks when the color is dried. Now I am going to take a card paper and cut big fat crooked nails for the fingers and we will stick it with a fevicol. And with this, our hands are almost ready. The last and final step is to remove those winter gloves from inside and they are ready to be used. Or should I say, they are ready to scare people. To complete my look, I have taken this net fabric which I have stitched to the top as a sleeve. Time to get this makdi chudel ready. An old top turned into a jacket and a jute rope used as a belt. Next comes the spidery hairband. And finally putting on the big fat scary hands.
And this was a Halloween special. I hope you guys liked it.
And it's special because this is the first video we have done together since our channel has started.
Yes. And I have to say, I was really impressed by Durga because I had not expected this, because she's one scaredy cat and she really scared the hell out of me.
But I really love your cap.
Oh, thank you so much. I love your hands. Please don't scratch me with that.
Do you want to switch?
I don't mind. I don't mind. Please do like our channel
And subscribe to our channel.
and share and comment.
Which witch is your favorite witch?
Yes.
Desi witch?
Yeah, with Desi Witch. So, I think we should sign off now. उसके पहले ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर.
Lily.
दे दे.
Lily.
दे दे.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you for watching.